Thor: Love and Thunder, I suppose, is one of the more divisive MCU outings. Although overall the audience score is pretty good. I enjoyed this film. I didn't enjoy it nearly as much as Ragnarok, but I did like it. Anyway, we were introduced to Hercules in that film, and a lot of folks started asking what would come of that chapter. Well, we might have an answer for you. Jason Emmett here with the Movie Mix, and thanks to Production Weekly, we might have some idea of what's going to become of Brett Goldstein's Hercules. On top of them hinting at a 2026 Scarlet Witch movie and letting us know that James Spader would be returning as Ultron in the upcoming Vision Quest series, they also had a listing for a Hercules Disney Plus series. Now, if you don't know, Production Weekly is an industry magazine that posts info regarding upcoming projects, so people in the industry are aware of potential upcoming jobs. Now, it doesn't guarantee a film or series is going to go to production by any means, but the track record of things listed that actually come to fruition is pretty good. As of right now, they haven't listed very much. There's no time frame, no cast, writers, directors, etc. It only has Kevin Feige listed as a producer, which makes sense because he's almost always listed as a producer. Now, how likely do we think this is to happen? I would say fairly likely. To me, it just sort of makes sense that giving the character a film or trying to integrate him into a film, at least right now, isn't the way to go. Considering the success of Loki, another Thor spinoff series, and the fact that fans want closure for characters that have been introduced, Disney Plus seems like a smart bet. Having a Thor-esque character in a Disney Plus series could also be a lot of fun. It would also allow them the opportunity to do other things that I really think they need to do. For example, design him, or find a reason for him to have a more realistic, we're going to say better uniform for the MCU. Now, Thor: Love and Thunder gave us the comic accurate version of Hercules. That is the outfit. It's one of the comic book outfits that we've seen. Moving forward, though, something a bit more practical might be the way to go. Just saying. Something that covers his chest and he's not just walking around with no shirt on all the time. Now, in the comics, he does have a green and gold suit that they could probably do something with that would work. I think his character would be interesting to explore because he's similar to Hulk in a lot of ways. Short-tempered, single-minded, extremely strong. But unlike Hulk, he's actually praised and admired by people and not just feared right up front. They actually really dig Hercules. So kind of seeing that dynamic would be fun to watch, I think. Now, in the comics, for the most part, Thor and Hercules are friends. So yes, having him in a Thor film would also make sense. But giving him a series first would help establish his character, and that would allow Marvel to sort of test the waters with the character, see if people are interested enough in having him back for a film. Personally, I love Brett Goldstein, and I would love to see what he could do with this role. I also think he's the right person for the role. I think he has the look and definitely has the acting chops to add humor into the role that I think is needed. Now, we're going to keep you guys posted if and when we hear more regarding a Hercules Disney Plus series, but I want to know your thoughts. Would you rather see him just go straight to a movie, or do you think putting him in a series is the smart way to go? Drop your comments down below. And while you're down there, make sure you punch that subscribe button for more juicy goodness just like this. Hey, I know a lot of you out there claim you hated Love and Thunder, but give it a second try. I like you go into it understanding that it's a little sillier than it needs to be, but with that set aside, it's actually not a bad movie. Give it another try, and until next time, guys, stay awesome.